You have remained with 1 week, just 7 days from January 1st to January 7 for the deadline for the fully funded program to go to study in France. And this program is for masters and for those who want to do doctorate in France. There are so many opportunities I've been sharing for people to make sure that they know these programs are there, and I'm going to provide some of the information about these scholarships. So the scholarship I'm going to discuss today is called, just like Eiffel Tower, is Eiffel Scholarships in France for international students. And this will be for masters and doctorate. And the deadline is January 7, 2022. And when are you going to start your studies? You are going to start your studies in the week of September or end of August 2022. That is when you're going to start your studies. So within this short time, I know it's not a lot of time, but if you are really committed, you'll be able to prepare and complete this application. So follow me to this particular presentation, which I'm going to explain to you and guide you on how to understand this program and how quickly you can be able to go and apply and complete the application. So this is the call for application. And you can see the name of the scholarship is Eiffel Scholarship Program of Excellence. This program is in France. You can see the Eiffel Tower is here, where obviously Excellence Eiffel is there. So as I said, the call for application, the deadline is January 7, 2022. And as I said, the Eiffel Scholarship Excellence Scholarship Program was established by the French Ministry for Europe and Foreign Affairs to enable higher education institutions to attract top foreign students to enroll in their masters and Ph.D. That is the purpose of this particular program. And here, again, this is what is going to explain in detail again, is the same thing. This Eiffel Scholarship was developed by the French Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The Eiffel Excellence Program provides annual training for future foreign decision makers in the public and private sectors in degree programs at the master's and doctoral levels. Applications are submitted exclusively by French higher education institutions. So this is the short presentation. I'll give you the courses which are going to be offered and the criteria on how to go about them to go through. So just you can see here, just on the starting, what do they provide? This one provides annual training for future foreign decision makers for public and private sectors. So that's how it is. So the program objective is developed. This one is to assist the French institution for the masters and PhD to train future decision makers. So that's what they are looking at. How are you going to do to help people from other countries, especially on emerging economies, the students from those countries, to be able to help their own countries. So the areas of study, so it's not every course you'll be going to study will be covered. So number one, the area of study, they are divided into two major disciplines, which they are going to have sub-discipline or sub-areas inside it for both for masters and the doctorate. The first part is the science and technology, or STEM overall, and the second part is humanities and the social sciences. So for the science and technology, these are the areas they're going to cover or they're going to sponsor. Would be biology and health, ecological transition, mathematics and digital engineering sciences. For humanities and the social sciences will be on history, French language and civilization, law and the political science, economics and management. Okay, so these are the areas they are going to look about someone to go to enroll. Obviously on the masters and also on the doctorate, it will be on the they are going to explain what is going to happening in that particular sense. So the benefit, what are the benefits in terms of like money-wise? Let's start with that one, because I believe some people, they want to know if the amount of the money which will be given will be able to cover. So the scholarship holders will be able, for master's level, will be able to receive the euro 1,181. So that is about 1,003, 1,300, 400 US dollars. That will be number one, which this will be able to cover your living expenses and all other kind of things. Also, for doctorate, they will be getting 1,700. So this is about 2,000 US dollar, around that amount. So which is very, very good. Yeah, for both elements of the program, tuition fees are not covered by the Eiffel. So when they say tuition fees, there are certain type of fees which will be able to not be able to be covered. So first step, how to apply. They say the first step, contact campus friends in your country of origin or the French embassy in your country. So that's the first step. You have to do that one. And then they are showing other steps. The second step, once you get accepted, you are going to apply for that particular program. So I'm going to share this link. But the other link which is important or crucial for you, I'm going to share the other link which has the contact information if you need, even the email address which is there. I will share on the description of this video on that particular end. But also, they have what they call the Eiffel Program, which is this one, which is very important, the program guideline, which you needed to know. So the master's program, they will provide 12 to 36 months of funding to do masters. So 1 to 3 years, depending on the nature of your masters. And also for the for doctorate, they will be also providing, like, the research part will be 12 months for the research part. Then these are the courses which we have been talking about. Duration is the same way I've been talking about, and they are going to explain everything in detail. What you need to make sure that you have the master's part, the doctorate part, the benefits. So this will be the in-depth explanation of every single item you need to understand. And then the selection criteria. There is the issue of age, which is very, very important. So let me zoom so that you can be able to understand and you don't have the excuse of any kind. So number one is the age. The age, obviously, the nationality. This is not for who are French, or if you are dual citizens, so it's for other people. So the age, if you are applying for masters, you must be under the age of 25 or under at the time of going to start. That means you have to be born not exceeding, not before this. You have to be born after this March 31st, 1996. For those people who are doing applying for PhD, you must be at least the 30 or under. It means you must be born after March 31st, 1991 to be able to apply for this program. Source of applications, they say how to apply. You don't just apply randomly. You have to apply. There is a way on how to go through the application. The levels, we have already talked about the levels. So those are the few things I'm going to share so that you can be able to see yourself. As I said, the application was open since September, but the deadline is January 7th, 2022. That is the application deadline, which is supposed to be that one. And the results you'll be able to know by April 4th that if you have got it or not. And then usually they give at least a week to 2 weeks to make a decision to accept or not. If you accept, then the other process will be able to follow, which will be the visa process application. So that is something you need to know. and they post the email address over there in case you have any problem or you want to understand. So the selection criteria, so they are very, very clear. What are they going to look at? Obviously, they're going to look about your academic achievement. What is the qualifications do you have in terms of your academic part, on results, all those kind of things. Then they're going to look. So there are so many things, which is just overall like any other scholarship. When you are going to apply, they are going to look all those kind of things to see that you are competitive. You have any question, they have information over there. So I want to make this one clear. And if you have any question with regard to this particular scholarship, don't hesitate to put on the comment, and I will come and make more detail of that particular comment or to respond to your question. The purpose is to make sure that many people are going to benefit from this particular scholarship, or overall they are going to get it in general. So that is what I want to share today. So I wish you all the best, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share with another person, even if, let's say, you are the one not looking for this scholarship. You never know how many people are still looking for this particular opportunity. So the opportunity is there. It's for you to grab. It's for you to share with other people. There are so many resources you can be able to use to accomplish this application within 7 days. You can even use 2 days seriously and complete the full application and to be able to submit and even get it. The only thing you need to do is to be very serious and make sure that you follow all the steps to be able to apply and to get that particular scholarship. So again, Eiffel Scholarship Program for Masters and Doctorate, fully funded program to go to study in France. And the program is taught in English